How to prepare a garden pond for winter. Garden ponds enhance the beauty of any landscape by adding a water element containing different varieties of plants, flowers, and sometimes fish. In order to maintain the beauty and health of your garden pond in areas with very cold winters, certain steps need to be taken to winterize your garden pond. This article explains how to prepare a garden pond for winter. Steps. 1. Clean out the pond. Remove any dead plants, flowers, leaves, algae, and any other debris. Rotting foliage will produce gases in the water underneath the ice that can be fatal to fish. When removing dead vegetation, be careful not to inadvertently remove floating pond plants that will grow again next spring. 2. Move or remove plants. Move hardy plants to deeper water, at least 18 inches, 45.72 centimeters, but preferably deeper, to keep them from freezing. If the pond freezes entirely, remove these plants and store them indoors for the winter. 3. Clean the pond filter. Moving the filter close to the surface of the pond so that the air bubbles breaking the surface of the water may prevent the pond from freezing completely. Alternatively, remove and store the pond filter indoors for the winter. 4. Vacuum the pond. Once the plants that need to be moved have been, vacuum the pond to clear out dead plants and other debris in order to prevent toxic gases from being produced that can be lethal to fish. 5. Feed fish less. If your pond contains fish, reduce the amount of food you feed the fish as the temperature gets colder. Stop feeding the fish completely when the temperature drops below 50 F, 10 C, to keep the fish from creating more waste products that the remaining plants can process. Since the fish will be in semi-hibernation, there should be enough nutrients in the pond for them to survive the winter. 6. Cover the pond. Keep the pond clean from falling leaves and branches by covering it with a screen for the winter. This will also make pond preparation in the spring much easier. Shade cloth, netting, and landscape fabric work well. Be sure to secure the screen around all edges of the pond. Tips. Requirements to keep fish safe and healthy during the winter vary based on the type of fish. Be sure to find out what special requirements your fish may have, such as depth of the water or special feeding instructions during winter months. Leave 2 or 3 soft balls floating in your pond during the winter to keep the water from freezing. If you can reach them, move the balls around periodically to help circulate the water so it won't freeze.